Hey guys, what's happening? It's your host, Professor Hawk. We're back once again with another reading battle. This time, our opponent is from Japan. Yes, our opponent is from Japan. Let me turn this music up a little bit. Alright, that's a little bit better. Okay, so his team, or should I say her team, consists of Sylveon, Kangaskhan, Arcanine, and Thundurus. Oh god, Thundurus. I don't really like the Thundurus, Landorus, Tornadoes. I don't really like any of them, man. I like Tornadoes though, but and I have Crobat, Hypnotop, Gliscor, and Swampert. Yes, I went in with two ground types because I see a lot of electricity, you know, and I don't really like getting hit by electricity. So without further ado, let's get this battle started. Turn the music up a little bit more. All right. Someone from Japan is issuing challenge. Go Crobat, Hypnotop. That's what I lead off with. You know, they're usually a good lead. Okay, and she leads off with Arcanine and Thunderous. Intimidate up, so my attack goes down -1. Don't really like that. Don't really like that. Okay, so immediately I switch out Crobat and I go into Gliscor because I feel an electric attack coming. So yeah, that's what I go for. But unfortunately, he goes for Will-O-Wisp on my Hypnotop, which I don't really like. I don't really like my Hypnotop being burned, but what can you do? Somebody had to take it, right? And I'd rather Hypnotop be burned than my Gliscor. So now my Gliscor is poisoned with Poison Heal, so you can't do anything else to him. You can't put him to sleep. You can't paralyze him. That's one thing I like about Toxic Orb Gliscor. Okay, so next turn, Arcanine just protects. You know, he doesn't want to deal with anything Swampert is going to dish out. And he goes for a taunt on my Gliscor. But fortunately for me, I don't use Tailwind or any status move. I just go for the dig. Luckily, Arcanine protects, so I'm going to get that dig off. That's going to be very, very helpful. Okay, now I'm going to use dig. Ooh, takes a really good chunk. I have a feeling that if I had Earthquake, it would have killed. I think I might switch out and give it Earthquake or Bulldoze so, you know, I can get another attack in. Okay, this Arcanine has leftovers. Don't really like that. Okay, so I'm going to switch Glycerol out for Hypnotop because I want to get as much damage off as I can on this Kangaskhan before my Hypnotop falls. I think that's the best idea to go with, you know. So that's what I do. That's what I do. Okay, so she Mega Evolves. I protect with my Swampert. And I'm just going to go for a Mach Punch on this Kangaskhan because, like I said, I want to get as much damage as I can. But unfortunately, yeah. Take big hits. Snarl, I'm not worried about that because I know Hypnotop can take it, even with the burn. See what I mean? Snarl's not that strong, and Hypnotop's got decent special defense, and it's not a stab from Arcanine. Okay, it gets more leftovers. So this turn, I'm gonna go for this Mach Punch on a Kangaskhan. I'm holding a Life Orb, so it'll take a little bit more than it would have, you know, without it. And that's pretty decent damage. You know, I'm gonna fall to a burn or an attack. Okay, I'm glad that the Kangaskhan attacked my Hypnotop. I really am. I really am. Okay, and it goes for Flamethrower. Hopefully I don't get burned, because that could really hurt. And I don't, so I just go for Skull. Get rid of the Arcanine. Okay, so that's 1-1, I believe. One down on both sides. Okay, so I lost my Hypnotop, and she lost her Arcanine. So yeah, I'm gonna go out to Crobat. Yep. Because I know it can take a Hyper Voice or any of that nonsense, you know. But what I'm gonna do this turn is I'm gonna just use Confuse Ray and protect with my Swampert. I kind of wish I would have just, you know, attacked with Swampert, but whatever. I get protected just in case, you know, Kangaskhan gets past Confusion. Which he doesn't, and I'm happy about that, you know. My Kroger doesn't have to take any damage. And then I'm going to just switch out in the Gliscor because I don't want to take any electric attacks like I said before. And it turns out to be a really good choice because Kangaskhan's leaving, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to see an electric attack. Okay. Yep. Thunderbolt on my Crobat, but Crobat's not in anymore. Glasgow is not affected, and I take a nice take a nice chunk from Sylveon. Not a whole lot, but it's good enough for me. Okay, so this turn I'm gonna use Poison Jab on Sylveon because I would take this thing down as far as I can. You know, luckily for them, I don't poison it. And what's crazy is this Hyper Voice takes out my Gliscor. I was pissed. I was extremely pissed. And this Ice Beam doesn't take out Kangaskhan. That hurt as well. But fortunately, I'm going to protect with my Swampert once again. And this Cross Poison on my Crobat should be enough to take out Sylveon. No, it's not enough to take it out, but it should take it down. That's right. I didn't even attack Sylveon this turn. I wanted to get rid of Kangaskhan. That's right. I forgot about that because I knew I could take a Hyper Voice and my Swampert was protecting. I wanted to keep Swampert in there for Thunderous. You know. Now I'm definitely sure that this Cross Poison will take it out. I'm gonna go for an Ice Beam on Thunderous. Okay, so Sylveon's gone. I know my Crobat's gonna fall this turn because of the Thunderbolt. Uh, yep. So Crobat's out of there. So now it's just Swampert against Thunderous. Go for the Ice Beam. Let's go, Swampert. It doesn't kill. But I freeze it. It's frozen. Is it a lum? Nope. It's a citrus berry. Oh man, Swampert, you're ice cold. What a match, right? What a match. Swampert comes through with the beautiful freeze. The beautiful freeze hack. Oh man. That's one of the reasons why I had to show this match. It was a great battle. Thank you, someone from Japan. I wish I knew your name. I'll just call you Jane. I'll just call you Jane from Japan. Thank you, Jane from Japan. Thanks, guys, once again for tuning in. It's your host, Professor Hawk. Class dismissed.